Greetings everyone, your local Shenanigamer back in Universe Sandbox 2. How are you today? Hope your week has gone well and hope you have some fun plans for the weekend. And I hope you've liked my videos this week. Bit of an interesting one yesterday. What if the Earth had rings? Shot that in Universe, not in Universe Sandbox. I'm so default to saying that, but shot that in Space Engine, which is another awesome simulator, and it's free actually. A little bit more involved in this game as in what you can do, but you can have some fun shenanigans in Space Engine, so do check it out. But before we kick off, don't forget to hit that lovely subscribe button and that notification bell as well, because your support is greatly appreciated. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll stay up to date with all the latest videos, the comings and goings of I Declare Shenanigans. But, as I normally say, the keen eagle-eyed among you will know what this video is about because it's in the title. But yeah, what if Saturn was the moon of the Earth? So let's actually pause this for a second. And actually, let's get out of this simulation. It'd be better to go into just the Earth and the moon. Bingo. Let's pause that. So as you can see, there's the moon, as it normally would be. So we're going to come here and we're going to add in Saturn, and we're going to put it in the exact same distance. Boof. But we're not done just yet, because we need to add rings. Yes, we do. Let's go to Saturn and let's add those beautiful rings in there as well. Now let's delete that for a second. Poof. And let's change our lighting to studio. So here we have Saturn as a moon of the Earth. So just soak it in there. Soak it in its lovely spacey glory. And just see the size difference between the two of them. It is slightly noticeable, don't you think? But what would that look like from Earth? And I can already tell you, it probably looks a little bit impressive. And oh, lo and behold, Ireland seems to be on the facing side. So if you select your planet and then hit C and then hold down Control and use your mouse wheel, you'll be able to ascend and descend below the atmosphere. So this is as low as you can go. And it's bright, but it's nighttime on the Earth. And we have some nice kind of cumulus stratus. I don't see any nimbus or anything like that flying around the place. And where are we? That looks like Northern Ireland coming down, Sligo, Mayo, County Galway. The Aran Islands are over there. Heading down to Southern Ireland. I live around here in this area. So actually, this is what we would be looking at right now, which is quite impressive as regards to size. But something like this is not sustainable, unfortunately. But let's actually have a look in real time. Let's just hit play for a second. And just speed it up ever so slightly. So, this is real time. 1 second for 1 second almost. Bit faster. So we're not seeing any rotation of the rings or anything like that here. Now we don't have any of the moons of Saturn in this equation. But let us actually fast forward. And what I'll do, hang on. What I'd like to do here is, actually let's just save this for a second. Saturn moon. Because I want to see this from a different angle. What we're going to do here is we're going to ride the initial part of this game out on the surface of the Earth. Just to see what actually happens here. As in, we're not going to be pulling Jupiter towards us, Saturn. Saturn is going to be pulling us towards it. We've never actually utilize this perspective. Not hugely anyway. So about 3 minutes for every 1 second in real time here. As you can see, the clouds just drifting by. So we're going to speed it up a little bit. We may need to reposition. But yeah, we're getting pretty close, alright. Saturn sets. Okay, so what I'm going to do there is I'm going to reposition. We're quite close. So let's go to... I don't think we're going to land on one of these things, but we got pretty close. We got pretty close. Actually, you don't have to hold shift, just use your mouse buttons. Ooh. That's quite intense. Where are those rings? They haven't hit us yet. Oh. Would you... Look at this. Ah! We're gonna get crushed. Hang on. Oh, we haven't seen that before. We're surrounded by fire. Okay. So long, Earth. I think we're actually inside Jupiter, are we? Yes, we are. So that didn't last long. So I'm just going to actually open up that again, and we're going to go to my simulations. My sims, and what do we call it? Saturn moon. And let's actually come at it from this side. Studio. Okay. So let's ride this one in. Let's just turn off names. I think we can discern the difference between Earth and Jupiter. Or I don't know why I keep saying Jupiter. Man, Saturn. Credit where credit's due to such a beautiful gas giant. So the Earth turns. Getting closer and closer and closer. Didn't actually come through the rings this time. Very little distortion. But cool nonetheless. Ouch. Hell of an explosion though. We've seen the Earth hit Saturn before. And here we have impacts with displacement of gases. Let's spin that around. Doesn't appear to be any... actually slight warping of the rings in areas, as you can see there. So the Earth held its own. R.I.P. Earth. But we definitely heated up Saturn here. So it's going to cool down. Eventually. We're not going that fast, really. The sim is kind of being held back by the rings. But let us intervene here, and let's bring it back to... Let's bring it back to even a 0 point. Minus 260. Ooh, those rings did destabilize. Ooh, yeah, it's not as pretty as it used to be. It's still pretty nice. But definitely, you know, Earth did not go silently into the night. Name of the movie the quote is from. I'm sure there's actually movies, but there's one in mind. And I shall congratulate you in the chat of the comment section below. But yeah, that is it. The moon, if it were Saturn, what it would kind of look like from within Universe Sandbox 2. Maybe I'll have a look and see if we can do that in space engine, but I know you guys do like your Universe Sandbox too, but I say I'm an equal opportunities sim player, so I'll be doing different videos from time to time. But anyway, that concludes this video and its inclusive shenanigans. I hope you liked it, and as always, thanks for watching. And don't forget, if you want, you can support the channel also by becoming a Patreon follower. Details are in the links below. And again, thanks for all the patrons so far that help support the channel to aid me in creating content regularly for you. And before I finally wrap up, I promise I will stop talking. Let me know in the comments below what crazy sims you would like me to partake in the future as well. And you never know, it could be in an up and coming video. So have a great weekend, folks, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy, and bye-bye. Greetings everyone, your local shenanigamer back in Uranus, but you can have some fun shenanigans in Space Engine, so do check it out. But before we kick off, don't forget to hit that lovely subscribe button and that notification bell as well, because your support is greatly appreciated. Shot that in Universe, not in Universe Sandbox, I'm so default to saying that, but shot that in Space Engine, which is another awesome simulator, and it's free actually. A little bit more involved in this game, as in what you can do. Versus Sandbox 2. How are you today? Hope your week has gone well, and hope you have some fun plans for the weekend. And I hope you've liked my videos this week. Bit of an interesting one yesterday. What if the Earth had rings? And if you hit the notification bell, you'll stay up to date with all the latest videos, the comings and goings of I Declare Shenanigans. But as I normally say, the keen eagle-eyed among you will know what this video is about because it's in the title. But yeah, what if